Hey, what's going on everybody? It's aBodizeR here with a new video of Clash Royale, and in this video I'm going to talk about 6 cards that people are mostly using. So why 6 cards? Because we currently have 76 total cards and I just want to get 6 of those, since we can have 8 cards to have a battle deck, but I'm going to talk about 6 cards that mostly people use. So before that, be sure to subscribe, like and share for more Clash Royale videos and other mobile games, and let's try to reach this video up to 50 likes. It would really help my channel a lot. Okay, number 1 is the Zap. So why Zap? Well, I think Zap really helps to take down goblins, skeletons and other thing, and also just to you can stun your enemies, or you can stun your enemy or the troops of your opponent or cards, which is really helps a lot. Even the log, but it's really useless in against the tank cards, but still it helps a lot. So that's why many people are using Zap, excluding me. I'm not using it right now, but I used to use it a lot. So yeah. Number 2 is the log. So the log is a thing that I'm using currently, and I think this is a really kind of legendary card, even though if you cannot find many people are using it because it's legendary card, but anyone who has it is mostly using it, because the log can help to take all the goblin, skeletons as well, and it can really push your opponent troops, even the tanks. It helps. For example, of the golem, before it's getting to be golem might, you can push it and explode in another place rather than beside your tower. So yeah, this is how the log is really useful. Okay, number 3 is Hog Rider. So Hog Rider is the only, or not the only really, but it's a fast melee troop that targets buildings and can jump over the river. So he's really fast and he can jump and he can do many things. He just go to the buildings and towers, so he can at least give 1 damage, even if there are a lot of if there are barbarians against him, he can do his best. That's why people are using it. It makes sense. However, I'm not using him right now. So yeah, this was number 3. Number 4 is Giant. So Giant is the cheapest tank card, and he's just slow, but he only attacks buildings like any kind of tank card instead, not bowler and not giant skeleton. However, Giant is really, also he gives good damage, and he has really good hit points. He has good defense, I can tell. So yeah, I think people using him because he's kind of the cheapest tank card out there. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I think that's the main reason about that. Okay, this was number 4, right? And number 5 is that I mostly really look at people using it, is Goblin Gang. So Goblin Gang has 3 it spawns 5 goblins, 2 with spears and 3 are just normal goblins. So that's why I think people are using Goblin Gang, because it's like 2 in 1 and it's only 3 elixirs, but there are 5 troops in there, so it's really useful and cheap. That's the main reason. However, also I'm not using him, so it doesn't really matter when I said the most used cards. It doesn't really mean that I'm using it as well. So this is how I did the research about that, and I think it's the most these are the most cards that I've seen so far. And if you do not agree, tell me what are the most cards that you saw people are using at the moment. Okay, last but not least, which is number 6, is the Ice Golem. So Ice Golem is super helpful card in my opinion, and he's, as the description said, he's tough, targets building and explodes when destroyed, slowing nearby enemies made entirely out of ice. Or is he? Yes. Anyway, so when he explodes, he really slow down enemies. However, skeletons, you can kill them, especially skeleton army. He's really the best kind of card to put when skeleton army is coming. He can just when Ice Golem explodes, the skeleton army will just die. So yeah, I like Ice Golem, but I don't have him in my currently battle deck. There's no space for him at the moment, unfortunately, but he's too useful. So yeah, that's it pretty much for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share for more Clash Royale mobile game and other videos. And if you do really enjoy this kind of top 6 used cards thing that I just did, be sure to like and tell me if you really enjoyed, because tell me if you want more kind of these videos rather than just gameplay. And yeah, that's it pretty much for this video, guys. Goodbye and see you later, everyone.